Homeschoolers, it is I, your music teacher, and I have the forks. What? The force? The force? Well, why have I got a pair of forks in my hand for? Well, I don't need those then, do I? Anyway, today's music lesson is a tricky one. It is about music notation. And this very piece of music you're listening to, written by John Williams many years ago, well, it's very famous and you know it very well from Star Wars. John Williams learnt music notation when he was very young. And by the time you get to secondary school, we want to make sure you know it, so why not let's start now. So as always, you're going to watch a video about music notation, about the 5 lines on a stave and what each note is and what letter goes with each note on the stave. After we've done that, you will do a quick exercise of 10 questions. Best of luck, and I'll see you after you've done those questions. This is a music stave. It has 5 lines, no more, no less, just 5. It's feeling a little bit lonely, let's put something on it. A treble clef. What a strange, odd-looking thing you are. Let's have a go at drawing it. Right, here we go. You had a bit of a squiggle there, and yeah, a bit round there, I think. Let's take it up a bit. There we go. Let's go up towards the top. Yes, we'll carry on up there, and then we're going to do a little squiggly bit at the top. I like those. Yeah. And then we need to come back down. Come back down to the bottom, and then we're going to finish off like this with a bit of a flourish. There we go. That's a treble clef. It's a strange thing, isn't it? Have a go at drawing it yourself. Why not? Let's show you again and see if you can have a go at doing it. Now, when we say treble clef, we mean the higher range of notes. This is a bass clef. And yep, you've guessed it, that's for the lower range of notes that we sing or play. Now, this is my piano. Well, no, it really isn't. I wish it was my piano. But if we had a piano, the treble notes are on the right-hand side, just there. And, of course, the bass notes are on the left-hand side of the piano, just there. They're the lower notes on the piano. Now, on the treble clef, we need to work out what the notes are. Now, a note looks like this. There it is. Let's look at a few more. Oh, there they are. Now, it looks a bit like alien language, doesn't it, at the moment, I'm sure. Yes, very funny. And here's some more dots. There's some more aliens. But we need to work out what the notes are. Now, listen really carefully, because this is where it gets a bit tricky. In order for us to remember the notes, we're actually going to start with the notes on the lines. These are the notes that sit dead on the line, have the circle with the line going through the middle of them. And we're actually going to work out what the notes are from starting at the bottom and going up one line at a time. This note is actually called an E. And the second line up is a G, and then we have a B, a D, and an F to finish. So altogether that's egbdf. I don't know how we'd remember that. That's a little bit tricky, isn't it? Well, here we go. We've got every good boy deserves football. That's easier to remember, isn't it? Every good boy deserves football. Now, do you like silly songs and videos? So do I. Every good boy deserves football. Every good boy deserves football. Football. Hilarious. Anyway, enough of that fun. Now we've got to work out what the notes are that are in the spaces on the treble clef. Well, the first note is F. And the next space up is A. And then we have C. And finally on the top space, E. Ah, that's a little bit easier. That spells the word face. Well, I can remember that one. So we now know, for the lines on a stave, it's E, G, B, D, F. And for the spaces, it's F, A, C, E, face. Okay, let's see if we can work out what these dots are. So there are 3 dots here, and actually if you look at 3 dots, they're going to spell a word. Can you work out what the word is? I'll give you a little bit more time. Dad! There you go, the answer is dad. I'm going to give you 10 more questions and see if you can work out what the notes are. Best of luck! Okay, so now hopefully you have more of an idea of what music notation is all about. What I'd quite like you to do is create some of your own words. So all you need to do, get a sheet of paper and a pen and draw your 5 lines of your stave. You've probably already had a go at the treble clef. Tricky, but I'm sure some of you got there. What you need to do is write a word underneath that stave, but remember the word can only have the following letters: A, B, C, D, E, F or G. So you've got 7 letters to choose from. You can't go past G because in music there are no such notes as H, P, Q and so on. Now remember, you can use the same letter twice. So here, if I write the word feed for you, you've got F, E, E and D. So you can use an E twice if you wanted to. So let's go through that word again. F is the first letter, so I have to find an F on the stave. Now of course there's 2 Fs to choose from in this treble clef. We can choose the F which is on the bottom space, or the F which is on the top line. Every good boy deserves football. Next I need to find 2 E's. Well, of course there's an E on the bottom line and there's an E on the top space. And last of all, because I'm doing the word feed, I need the D, and the D of course is on the 4th line up. Every good boy deserves. D, 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 D. D for deserves. Now it's your turn to have a go with writing your own words. Let's maybe do 4 words of your own. So write the word below the stave and then the dots in the right order. Best of luck, see you soon, and remember, please subscribe, like and share the videos to your friends so they can have a go at these music lessons too. We'll see you next time for the lengths of notes in music. Bye bye.